morning. My name is Dr. Charles Moser. Well, as you can tell, it's a little chilly because it is fall or winter in Houston. But I'm out for a walk, and that can only mean one thing, that it's time for Chat with Chuck. Now, today what I want to talk about is the difference between theory and execution, or more importantly, strategy and execution. Man, you guys out there, you can strategize like crazy. It is so much fun to lock yourself in a room with your leadership or with the key group around you and fill up a whiteboard with ideas, and everybody's throwing out their craziest ideas, and there is no such thing as a bad idea, and the room is filled with energy and people are taking notes, and somebody even is probably in charge of making sure everything on that whiteboard gets transferred to a piece of paper. Maybe even the next step is that you've assigned these things to people to quote unquote be accountable for them. Man, that's another really important step about strategizing. Everybody, there's probably food involved. Y'all have broken bread together, and so there's this feeling of camaraderie, and we really did something. Everybody leaves the room, and ultimately you go back to your desk, your cubicle, or your team, and there is this huge gap between what happened in that room and the execution of those things that were on the whiteboard. And I got to tell you, guilty as charged, we fail miserably at execution. And the reason is because, well, there's this thing called the whirlwind, all right? The whirlwind is what happens every day. That's how you run your business. And we get caught up in the whirlwind. And if we don't take care of the whirlwind, if we're not in the whirlwind, then our business can fail. Things happen that cause our revenues to drop, or our clients to be unhappy, or our patients not to have the experience that we want. So we stay in the whirlwind. Well, the thing is that execution on all of those amazing strategies and those new fantastic ideas that were on that whiteboard will require you to get out of the whirlwind. Well, the good news is that execution of strategies has a formula, just like so many other things do. There are basically 4 methodologies that need to be followed when it comes to executing a strategy. And you know what? You might just have to listen to this next Chat with Chuck, which hopefully will be next week, because I will discuss the 4 strategies of execution. Or you can reach out to me and just ask me, maybe even set up a call. What I'd really like to do is take 2 or 3 people and go through these strategies together over the course of maybe 30 or 60 days and see if we really can't move the needle in your organization. Reach out to me. Let's give it a try. I hope this helps, or at least piques your interest. Talk to you later.